Banded kickbacks. These are a really easy movement if you're targeting your booty and your hamstrings. All right, doesn't require much and it can be done anywhere. I recommend you don't use anything to put your hands on, all right, because that's going to take off all of the pressure from your core and your center, and it's going to put it into your hands, which means there's a good chance you're not going to be utilizing your glutes and your hamstrings to the extent that you should be. You're going to use a fabric resistance band. You could use the rubber ones if you want. Those are going to be a little bit easier. This is a very small movement, so it doesn't require a whole lot of stretching abilities. So right above the top of the knees, not at the thighs, right above the knees, because the knee is what's doing all of the work, okay? Hands can be on your hips, at your chest, whatever feels most comfortable. Slight bend in the knees. You're going to put all of your weight on one leg, and the opposite leg's going to go back and in, back, in, back, in. Notice that my leg is staying slightly bent the entire time, meaning I'm not kicking. I'm also not flexing the lower back, keeping everything nice and still, and I'm just bringing the knee back and in, back and in, squeeze and in. Alrighty, let's do the other side now. So back, in, back, in. All right, so it's not a bend and straighten. That is gonna be a good recipe for disaster, because then you're gonna, as you saw, use your lower back. And you should never feel it in the lower back. You should feel it right in the glutes and the top of the glutes. All right, so keeping that opposite leg bent, all my weight is in my right leg. I'm bringing my left leg back and in, back and in, back and in. Just enough to feel that squeeze, and then relax. Banded kickbacks.